We have economics, paper 1, October, November 2021. First question, sir. To help reduce the price of oil, new supplies are needed. However, objectors oppose the exploration of new sites because of the environmental damage they cause. Why is this statement an example of the basic economic problem? The basic economic problem is scarcity. So that means oil is a limited resource.
Yes.
I think it's clear. The answer is A. Question 2. What is an opportunity cost for a consumer spending money on a holiday? So if the opportunity cost of spending is always saving, because for a consumer, you have your disposable income. So and the disposable income is that amount of money that you can either spend or save. So if you are not saving, you are spending. If you are not spending, you are saving. So if you have made a choice to save, the opportunity cost will be spending. So if you have made a choice to choose to spend, it means the opportunity cost is what? Savings. So the price of savings that you won't be able to get, or the reward for saving that you won't be able to get, is the opportunity cost. I think it's clear.
Yeah.
So the answer is A. Question 3. Helium is a gas that is limited in supply. Please be here. That is limited in supply because it takes thousands of years to form. The US government owns 35% of the world's supply of helium and has been selling its stocks. The US government, that is the public sector.
Yes, stay tuned.
The US government, that's the public sector. Yes. Helium is essential in medical scanners. It is also used for party balloons, which is a waste for alternative use of valuable goods. So helium is a factor of production because it helps in the production of helium.
And helium?
Yeah, helium. It's a gas.
Yeah.
But what does it do? It's a resources.
Yes.
It's a resources that helps to produce balloon or medical scanners. Did you get what I'm saying there?
Yes.
Balloons is a product made from helium. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that means you're talking about factors of production, because factors of production are resources used in the cost of producing goods and services. So the product here is balloon, or the medical scanners they talked about, which is being produced by helium.
Cost of production.
So government, which is public sector, balloons or medical scanner, which is factors of production. Is it clear? Are you convinced now?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is D, question 3. Question 4, public goods. A public good is a good that is non-rivalrous and non-excludable in terms of consumption. Non-rivalrous means nobody is competing with you. Your own consumption does not stop others from consuming it. That is non-excludable. That means if you are consuming it, anybody else can consume it.
Non-excludable.
Non-excludable. Do you get it? And non-rivalrous, it is only the government that produces it.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes.
So that's question 4, which is C. Question 5. What is an advantage of the market economy? In the market economy, equilibrium price is always the clearing price.
Yeah.
So it's A. Question 6. What is the macroeconomic aim of a government? The macroeconomic aim of government or objectives are stability in inflation rate, stability in balance of payment, economic growth, and lower unemployment. So here, income inequality is not an aim, unemployment is not an aim, deflation is not an aim, balance of payment stability is an aim. So the answer is A, question 6. Question 7. An economy relies on potash to make fertilizer. A new deposit of potash is discovered. Which diagram shows this change in the market for potash? It's changing the supply. It is about supply, not demand. Yeah. So the first thing you have to do is forget about A and B, because A and B is making reference on demand. So you go to C and D. It will be an increase in supply because there's a new discovery of potash. So that increases the supply of raw material from S1 to S2. So the answer is D. Clear?
Yes.
Question 8. The table shows the quantity demanded at different price levels. For which fall in price is the demand price inelastic? You have to check each one. It takes time though. Yeah. But at the end of it all, it is from 3 to 2 and 7 to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. 0.8. Yeah. So question 9. Are you with me?
Yeah.
They said, which government policy will increase productivity? For productivity to increase, yeah, they said decreasing the number of training programs. If you decrease, please be here, please.
Okay.
If you decrease the number of training programs, that will not increase productivity. Training programs, training will improve the skills
Yes,
of
yes.
workforce. So when you are reducing it, you are reducing the skills of workforce. So it's not good.
Yeah.
Productivity cannot increase. Encouraging labor-intensive programs. This will mean that you're thinking about labor-intensive. Productivity does not come with labor alone. It comes with the use of equipment. Do you understand?
Yes.
So it is not big. C, promoting good industrial relations. When you promote good industrial relations, it means all industries cut across the economy will be working hand in hand. That is cooperation. So that increases productivity. So the answer is C.
Yeah.
Reducing private sector investment would reduce productivity. So it's not D. So the answer is C, question 9. Clear?
Because of the circle that
Yeah.
we talked about yesterday.
Cooperation.
The D. The circle.
Yeah, it will be low income. Circle. Low income circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So question 10. The diagram shows the wage rate of cleaners and nurses. What is the result if national minimum wage of OM is introduced? If national minimum wage of OM is introduced, do you get the answer? No.
Yeah.
Okay. For nurses are being paid above the minimum wage.
Yeah.
So it's not going to change. But the cleaners are paid below the minimum wage. So that means their wage rate has increased. So the answer is D. Question 11. Which result is increased specialization in the firm? Is an advantage for the firm, but a disadvantage for some of the workers in the firm. You know, I told you, when we talk about specialization brings about the efficiency. Specialization brings about efficiency.
Yes.
And efficiency might be as a result of using mechanization, using equipment, using technology too. But here, with specialization, workers might become vulnerable because workers can be replaced. Skilled workers, specialized workers might be, if they're specialized workers, there could be specialized machines.
Mm-hmm.
So workers will be vulnerable here. Do you understand the disadvantage?
Yes.
So the disadvantage of specialization is that it could make specialist workers to be redundant because they could be replaced with machines.
Mm-hmm.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Question 12.
That's the one.
Yeah. The diagram shows the imposition of a subsidy on the product supplied by a firm. If there's subsidy, they said the diagram shows the imposition of a subsidy on the product supplied by a firm. So if there's subsidy, what does that imply? It means the cost of production would fall, but not consumers that are going to pay it. The cost will be paid by government. So normally, in this firm is producing at this firm is producing initially at OFJL. OFJL. That is the initial production and revenue of this firm.
Okay.
OFJL. But with subsidy, it reduces the cost for that firm. Are you with me?
Yes.
So with subsidy, this allows the firm to maximize revenue at OGHM.
OGHM.
Yes, that is when the firm will be able to maximize revenue. As OEKM represents the subsidy paid by government. OEKM
Yes.
is the subsidy paid by government.
Okay, why is it OGHM? I mean, the demand is not there.
No, it's about supply. What's called? Demand will increase, don't you know?
Yeah.
Because the price will fall. The price will fall
From S1 to S2, yeah.
from G to F.
From G to.
Do you get it? The price will fall from G to F. Consumers will pay in at E.
Now they're paying at A.
They are paying now. The equilibrium is at EK.
EK. Now, yeah, because but it used to be from FL or
FJ.
yeah.
Now with subsidy, prices will fall.
Okay.
Prices that consumers will pay will fall. Demand will increase from D to D1 at H.
Oh yeah, and then it will increase. Yeah.
So there's going to be a new graph here.
And then it will be like.
Hold on, please. I'm going to
Okay.
do. There's going to be a new graph here at H. This is D1. This is D1. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So firms will be able to maximize their revenue at OGHM. Is it clear? Because at HM is where the consumers will be able to buy more. Clear?
Yes.
So we'll move on. So question 13. It said the diagram shows the total cost curve for a firm. What can be concluded about the firm? First, our TC, we are supposed to have our TC and FC.
Yes.
This represents FC. The point where the graph starts from represents FC.
Yes.
But for the fact that we don't have VC, our VC is supposed to come this way. Do you understand?
Yeah, very
So this means that our VC over output remains the same. In as much as they are not giving us our VC, the VC is not outlined. It means the VC is part of the TC.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying there?
Yes.
Normally, we're supposed to have our TC separated, our VC separated from TC. So it's supposed to be FC, VC, TC. But because they are not given a line, because we are not having a curve representing VC, it means our AVC is reducing at the same time as our AFC. Do you get it?
Constant.
Yeah, our AFC will be increasing, but our VC will be constant because it is part of our TC.
Okay.
At this point, AFC will increase, but AVC will be constant. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Though with the graph, we have TC and FC.
Yeah, we have
So
TC.
what the point is about is VC.
Because it's not there. It's not there. That means it's constant. And
Do you understand?
yeah.
So that the answer is
D.
D, yes. Question 14. The table shows the average total cost of a firm over a range of outputs. At 1 unit, the average cost of agriculture is 10. At 2, it reduces. At 3, it reduces. At 4, it reduces. At 5, it starts increasing again. At 6, it increases more. So they said, what happens after 4 units are produced? The economy, the firm is witnessing these economies of scale. As output increases, the average cost of production increases. That is these economies of scale.
Yes. Average total cost increases. As output increases.
Yeah, that means there's these economies.
Oh yeah, the output.
If your average, listen, if your average variable cost increases, your average total cost will increase because our average variable cost is ATC, which is AFC plus ABC. So if this increases, this will automatically increase.
Okay.
So as soon as a firm witnesses these economies of scale, both the average variable cost, the average fixed cost, and the average total cost will increase. That is this economies of scale. So the firm experienced management problem due to expansion.
Okay, well, it's decreasing from 10, 8, 6, 5. It's not increasing.
Average total cost.
Average total cost here, 10 from one output.
After 5, after 4.
After 4. After 4, it's increasing.
Did you read the question? The question says, what happens after 4?
After. Okay, yeah.
You better read the question well.
Yeah.
Did you get it now?
No. Yeah, I get it, but I didn't get it right.
So that's it. Question 15. I think I have 15 there.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Question 15. 2 car manufacturers agree to merge. Which outcome would be a disadvantage for customers if there's merger? Merger reduces output. If firm A and firm B, if we have firm A, B, C, D,
Reduces output.
merger reduces output. How? Because let's take an example. We have in this industry, we have firm A, B, C, D, E, F.
Okay.
That is 5 outputs. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, firm A and B merged. Output reduced to what? 4. Yes or no? As soon as there's integration,
Yes.
the choices of consumers reduces. From choosing for 5, now they have to choose for 4. It's good for that firm, but consumers' choices are limited. Do you get the points now?
Yes.
So, customers will have less choices to make. Reduce range of vehicles produced.
Yeah.
And if the range of vehicles produced are less, customers' choice will be less. Is it clear?
Yes.
So the answer is C. So 2 car manufacturers agree to merge. Merger will bring less choice for consumers. Reduce cost for consumers. Is it clear?
Yes.
Question 5. Question 15, C. Question 16. An economy recorded a second month of deflation. What does this mean? It means the price level is falling in the second month. So it's B.
Thank you.
Yeah. Question 17.
Yeah.
What's the cost of demand pull inflation? Demand pull inflation will be as a result of an increase in government spending. Yes or no?
Yes.
So an increase in government spending would reduce the prices of goods. That is subsidy. And that increases the demand, aggregate demand in the economy, leading to demand pull inflation. Clear? Do you get it or not? They said, what is the cause of demand pull inflation?
Yeah.
Demand pull inflation is as a result of an increase in aggregate demand.
Yeah.
Aggregate demand will increase if government spending increases. Because when there's government spending, if government spending is increasing, it means there's subsidy. Prices becomes affordable.
Because production decreases.
Yeah, prices become affordable because cost of production would reduce.
And
Demand will increase.
Yes.
So that brings about demand pull inflation. Is it clear?
Yes.
Question 17, that's question 18. They said, what is the consequence of economic growth for individuals and for the economy? For individuals, it increases the average incomes. It increases incomes, definitely.
Yeah.
And for the economy, government taxes would also increase.
Yeah.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
That's question 18, which is B.
Yeah.
Question 19. The table shows the government received from taxation. We have air passenger duty, we have tax on profit, import duty, income tax, inheritance tax, and sales tax. They said, what is the total amount of revenue raised by indirect taxes? What are indirect taxes? Indirect taxes are taxes on consumption, right? Example of indirect tax is a sales tax, which is value added tax, is an indirect consumption. Indirect tax, that is 300. Inheritance tax is a direct tax. It's a tax on your inheritance. It's a direct one. What you inherited and you're paying tax on it is direct.
Yes.
So it is not. Income tax is direct tax. Import duty is on consumption, that's 75. And taxes on firms' profit, that's corporation tax, is a direct tax, it's not indirect. Air passenger duty is an indirect tax. So 300 plus 75 plus 10, that's 385. So the answer is C. Question 20. Which supply side policy measures would help to match the skills of workers to job vacancies? When we talk about supply side policies, we're talking about education and training, we're talking about privatization. These are supply side policy. So here they said encouraging the modernization of factories. That is not supply side policy. It will not match the skills of workers to job vacancies. It won't. Offering training to unemployed workers. That will not match the skills of workers to job vacancies. It will only improve the skills of workers. The job vacancy is about increasing employment, increasing opportunity. Do you understand? So encouraging modernization of factories would also, might even reduce numbers of, it will reduce employment. Because when you modernize factories, they start using machines. Unemployment increases. So it's not A, it's not B.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Reducing taxes to provide incentives to work. Reducing taxes would only increase the supply of labor. It does not increase employment opportunity. It does not increase vacancies.
Yeah.
Replacing government enterprise with private enterprises, that is privatization. With privatization, you know the private firms, they are efficient. What do they want to do? They want to put the square peg in the square hole. They want efficiency.
Yes.
So they're not going to give you a job because they are profit-oriented. They're not going to give you a job if you are not qualified for that job. Unlike in the government sector, they could do that.
Yes.
Do you understand? So privatization will bring about that.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes.
That's question 20. 21. How is the rate of inflation measured? by calculating the food basket of each year after year. So it is A. Clear?
Yeah.
We did it yesterday.
Yes.
23.
So 2 is the
23, yeah. Which combination of policy measures is most likely to increase the level of employment? For employment to increase, you have to reduce taxation, you have to reduce rate of interest.
Yeah.
When you reduce general taxation, that means you are reducing income tax, you are reducing corporation tax. Reducing income tax will increase purchasing power. Reducing corporation tax will reduce cost of production. Firms will increase their output. Consumers will be buying. Demand curve will shift to rightward. Supply curve will shift to rightward. Clear?
Yes.
So the answer is A. 24. Poverty in household may be defined in relative terms. What indicates relative poverty? Relative poverty is about falling below society's expected standard of living.
Yeah.
That means an individual is better off than another. That's just it. Which is A, question 25. What is the effect of an economy of net emigration of people aged from 20 to 40? Employment may increase through, okay, now, this will reduce the number of young labor workforce in the economy. They will be left with aged or old workforce. That is aging population, is it clear?
Yes.
Because 20 to 40 is the active age.
Yeah.
So they are leaving the economy.
That was the opposite. But,
Is it clear?
yeah.
That's 24A, 25. No, 25A, B. Now 26. Right?
Yes.
The table shows statistics for 4 countries, A to D. They say which country has the lowest standard of living. When you talk about a lowest standard of living, a lowest standard of living can be characterized through high population density, can be characterized through high population rate, can be characterized through low life expectancy, can be characterized through low GDP per head.
Yeah.
So do you understand?
Yeah.
So the lowest of all is the look at the highest population growth rate, which is 4.2, the highest population density. When you talk about population density, we're talking about having large numbers of people in a very small area. Do you understand?
Yes.
So here they have 89, which is too much.
Yes. Good.
Life expectancy is the lowest here. GDP is the lowest here. So the answer is D, question 26. Clear?
Yes.
Did you get it right?
I did get it, yeah.
Question 27. A country specializes in the production of steel, toys, and textiles. What is the disadvantage of specialization for the country's workers?
So,
If one problem about specialization is that you are vulnerable to other countries, to your foreign customers. So if they stop importation of steel, toys, and textile, your workers are off structural unemployment.
yes.
Clear?
Mhm.
That's B. Question 28. The diagram shows China's trade with Brazil. So import increases like triple, double. That is moving from
Yeah.
surplus to deficit. Clear?
Import, like 5 times.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's
That's a lot.
deficit.
Yeah, this is,
So the answer is D.
yeah.
Question 29. The US imposed tariffs on cars and motorcycles from Germany. That is trade restriction.
Mhm.
So this reduces the trade between US and Germany. B.
Yes.
Question 30. What is an immediate effect for a country of a fall in its foreign exchange rate? It makes the country to be more competitive, internationally competitive. So it's D. Done.
Yes.
We stop there.